Okay, so that's our game plan. So it will be, yeah, relatively easy actually. All right. Okay, so you see here, we need ARRSAT for the permeability, and in ARRSAT, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and again, I call this ARRSAT because actually I take information from the saturation, okay, for which I have a special grid. Okay, so I'm going to move it first. And then for the saturation, we can find that in files. Of course, we have the grid here. So regions include satnam. So here you go. So this is our grid for the saturation region. Okay, you see, we have this, and then sometimes we have 1, sometimes we should have 2, and sometimes we have 3, sometimes we have 4, which means that we have 4 saturation regions. Okay, and then, yeah, if you want to check others, we have props actually. Okay, let's check, but it's not the main thing here. So we have density, PVTW, and others. Okay, and then this is for rock compressibility. Okay, nothing really special for this particular video. Okay, and then in schedule, not really relevant. So basically we use the saturation. Okay, so I'm going to take this file. Of course, I will go to my folder, and then I will, I will copy this file. I will just copy this file, and then on the keyword, I will change the keyword setnum, and I will use the keyword ARRSAT. Okay, and the rest will be exactly the same. So what do I mean by that? I mean, it's like this. What I mean is like this. So I will create a new grid, okay, an array grid, and the information that is contained within the array grid is exactly the same with the information that is included in saturation number grid, which basically region 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I will create a new grid, and because I will take information from satnum grid, I will call it ARRSAT, and actually the keyword is also ARRSAT, and using the ARRSAT grid, I will distribute my permeability. Okay, so that's why I close this one. That's why here we have files, and then I'm going to grid this one. The keyword is ARRSAT. It's an array grid, but I take the information from saturation number. So if I go to my saturation or regions, all right, this is the satnum grid, and if I show you the ARRSAT grid, they're exactly the same. They're exactly the same. Okay, so I'm just copy everything here, and then or copy the file. Okay, copy the file and then make a new file and just rename the code here, the keyword here with ARRSAT, and just rename the file with ARRSAT. Okay, so that's it. All right, that's actually it. And then after you have the file, or maybe I'm going to show you the folder first. Okay, so this is the folder. So what I mean is like this. I can just copy here and then Control V and then just rename the file. For example, air thing like this. Okay, actually it's ARRSAT. So I open this and then just rename or change the keyword from satnum to ARRSAT. Okay, so that's very simple, right? So yeah, I'm going to delete this one, and then let's go back to the user interface.